All right, I will give you a short review of what we did and talked about in track 1. First of all, thank you for everyone who came to track 1. It was actually even more people than I had expected, so we always had actually a full room, which is good. So we talked about CNG fundamentals. They are mainly on stack and SAR, so we really set the fundamentals and the baselines. Then we also had quite a few talks that shared really nice community resources, showing tutorials and Jupyter notebooks on how they work with CNG technologies and tools. And this will be somehow compiled and shared because I think this is really valuable for the community and to see what others are working on. Then we had quite a few examples on CNG case studies and workflows with different technologies. So we had presentations from AWS, how we can do CNG workflows, and also from Safe Software this afternoon, from S3. And yeah, so case studies and workflows was also one big part. Then this morning, this was a bit forward-looking, and this was more like people presented the next generation, I call it, of potential tools, enhancing or extending the CNG ecosystem. So we had a presentation about GeoJupyter. If you haven't seen this, I can really recommend. This is really exciting. Or also an integration with the Jupyter and geospatial AI space. So this was also quite interesting and quite keen to see how this developed. Unfortunately, I was in the track 1 was such a room, and I couldn't attend the hands-on workshops, but at least the feedback I got, it was like, it was quite great and a lot of attendance. And so yeah, this was also one part of track 1 and capacity building and training. So I started with Slido, and then, of course, I also will close with a Slido. So I'll ask you again to hop on Slido and hashtag CNG. And I ask you, if there's one thing you learned and you take home from this conference, what would it be, or what is it? Okay, so we see stack, inspiration, the people yearn for SAR, what cloud native means. Did a group, community. Okay, I see a lot of SAR. Yes. Stack. Awesome. Okay. So keep it going. I think especially these word clouds is always really nice to see and to get an impression about the last 2 days. I have now one ask for all of you. So this is actually the idea of the track 1 also, like not keep everything with us, but really also take things what we learned and take it to the outside world and share it with colleagues and friends. And so well, I saw like the word inspiration, so what you were inspired by, what you learned, what you think the benefits it has with CNG, please share it with us. So you are like this one snowball, and ideally the next month and next years you become also an ambassador of CNG and share it with others, so that also others in the next conference edition will join and be here with us. And now I hand over to Amy.